What's up, everyone? This is Goldilocks, former TNA backstage interviewer, manager, and you're listening to TNA Cross the Line podcast. Thanks for being here.
TNA Wrestling, Cross the Line.
And we're back with episode 86 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Colling Jr. and with me, as always, is Dallas Gridley. And Dallas, this week is an episode that I have been looking forward to ever so much. We're back with the America's X Cup. And this time around, it is Team Canada against Team AAA. How fucking excited are you for some X Division action for the entire show? And I can't forget there's also a Dark Carnival match involving the Insane Clown Posse taking on David Young, Glen Gilberti, and Kid Kash.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm excited about the Dark Carnival match, really, but
that's the only thing I feel like. I'm sure that the matches are going to be good. But the redundancy of it all is just, I feel like, going to get to me.
Well, I do think we figured out that the format is slightly different this time around, if I'm not mistaken, than the last one we launched.
How was the format for the last one?
The format for the last one is the 4 singles matches, then the tag matches, and then the elimination tag match.
That's exactly how this is.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
Yeah. That is definitely how this one is.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Fuck. We must have. Okay, I know what we were talking about. We were talking off air about something else. Okay. Well, listen. I think I'm excited about the people who are in this. Listen, I understand why we're defending the America's X Cup. So Team Mexico or Team AAA has to be the same. I get it. But I think that's honestly the part that's killing me. I'm excited about Team Canada. For one, in hindsight, what Team Canada will eventually become. But also, I think the people on the team it's an exciting group of people.
Well, what I don't understand is that it's called the America's X Cup, and America has yet to have the X Cup.
Well, it's America's. We have North America. So we do technically someone in... That's where I think the name is derived from.
Shouldn't it just be the World X Cup?
Well, right now it's only America's. I mean, spoiler alert, there is a World X Cup. And then we start bringing in other people. And if you think about it, we did
When's the World X Cup? Is that years from now?
No, I think we have one later this year. But they do. I think they do one in 2000. Is it 2008 maybe or something like that? I have a DVD. I have to look at exactly when it is. But I have they released it on DVD. But I think it's interesting because on this past show that we just saw, which we will discuss very briefly momentarily, we saw a Team Japan. So they're certainly hinting at the fact that they are going to bring in other teams. No doubt about it.
Yeah, no, they definitely are. And like you said, too, I think for me, my problem is that I did written reviews for all these shows last year just to make sure that I didn't have to do it twice. I wanted to get the written one out of the way. So in the last year, I've watched a lot of TNA 2004. Needless to say. Which, though ironically, I watched so much wrestling that I couldn't tell you what happens because I don't remember.
Which is kind of crazy.
It's like I just review things in a daze. I finish it and I throw it away into my drafts and I don't post it for 3 years. That's usually what I do. But if you look at the lineup here of guys, for instance, Team Canada has Teddy Hart, Petey Williams, Johnny Devine, and Jack Evans. And then Team AAA has Mr. Aguila, Juventud, Abismo Negro, and Hector Garza. Those are all pretty good wrestlers.
Right. I mean, I think that's the part that's exciting.
Yeah, I just the redundancy of it all, I think, is going to drive me nuts. Like, how many times can I see a Hector Garza moonsault? Probably 50 times, but do I want to see it 50 times in one night? I don't know.
Right.
Probably not. But
right. Hey.
But next week's episode has a big title match between Chris Harris and Jeff Jarrett that I'm actually looking forward to, even though Chris Harris in his build has been not necessarily the greatest look for him.
Well, yeah. And we'll discuss a little bit about that too, because let me run down the card from last week, because there is a lot of fucking Chris Harris on it. I mean,
yeah,
that's kind of what the show was about last week, right?
Yeah.
Vince Russo's going on. He's testing him. Is he ready? Well, not sure if that's the case, but Chris Harris defeated Kevin Northcutt in the opening contest in 9 minutes and 10 seconds. Then we had what I personally think was probably the best match on the show, which is kind of crazy. It was a 10-man tag team match where D'Lo Brown, Conan, Ron Killings, Simon Diamond, and Sonny Siaki defeated David Young, Glen Gilberti, Johnny Swinger, Kid Cash, and Michael Shane in 10 minutes and 10 seconds.
We thought that was the best match on the show.
I don't know. I kind of did. Because it was it was fast-paced, high action, a lot going on. I think the crowd really was reacting to the people and a lot. I don't know. I really enjoyed that match. There's some other good stuff on here though. But we had Frankie Kazarian defeating Jerry Lynn, which was actually pretty surprising. And that was after they aired a video package where Kazarian was like, "I'm mad that you didn't pick me for Team NWA a month ago."
Right.
And it was just very random, but that's okay. And then this match was good as well. Team NWA, Chris Sabin, Elix Skipper, and Sanjay Dutt, so without Jerry Lynn, defeated Team Japan, which is Ebisan, Kashimbo Kamen, and Nasawa. I thought that was actually a pretty fun one as well. But that's like definitely teasing the fact that we're going to bring in Team Japan into this whole situation.
Yeah.
Then we had a Falls Count Anywhere match where Abyss and AJ Styles went to a no contest in 14 minutes and 42 seconds, which was disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a note about Abyss that we might have missed on commentary during that show. And then in the main event, Chris Harris defeated Shane Douglas in what I'm going to say is an impromptu match because our fucking special referee was Don Harris.
Yeah, that was a weird thing too. And Shane Douglas didn't wrestle in his gear, although he had found out that he was wrestling Chris Harris at least 45 minutes before the match.
Oh yeah, he knew. They showed us. He knew.
Yeah, he was flipping out backstage, so he definitely was aware.
Yeah, it was weird, man. It was really weird. But it is what it is, right? So, actually, I forgot what we gave this show. I feel like I gave it a thumbs up.
I think I went like a mild thumbs up.
I'm pulling it up. I think you might have as well. Yes, we did. You said mild, but that just counts as up in my book. So
no, yeah.
So we gave it a thumbs up, even though I do think, kind of looking back on it, there's some stuff on there that's certainly questionable. But I think the action was where last week's show thrived.
Yeah.
So what do you think that the readers thought about last week's show? Of the Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer.
I'm going to say they went with a thumbs down.
Yeah, so it looks like the majority gave it a thumbs down, 78.6%, and 21.4% gave it a thumbs up. And Dave mentions that he was actually stunned about how few responses that they got for the show as the interest level continues to fall.
Stunned by it.
Yeah, because only 14 people voted. So, what do you think got voted on? Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh my god. 14 people decided to give their feedback. Oh my god.
14 people.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude,
ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Wow.
What do you think that the readers thought was the best match?
Oh my god. Okay. The best match on the show.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say they went with the 6-man tag Team NWA against Team Japan.
Nope, they went with Abyss and Styles, which is I'm actually really shocked about because it was a no contest.
Yeah, but I mean, you can have a good no contest of a match.
And that being said, I do actually think it was a fun match. I did enjoy it because Abyss and Styles seem to have some really great chemistry. They work very well together. And what about the worst match, Bob?
Shane Douglas against Chris Harris.
Well, you're close. It was.
Chris Harris against Kevin Northcutt.
Yes. And Kevin Northcutt, by the way, had his new weird gear on. He was showing off his abs. It was weird.
Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe Ryan Wilson is the breakout of the red shirts.
It's crazy. It's interesting that we haven't seen him again.
I know. I think we had a note that he's been wrestling in like Puerto Rico or something. Maybe is that what I remember?
That wouldn't surprise me.
But yeah, interesting nonetheless.
Yeah.
So on last week's show, we didn't see it, but we discussed it. They did tape a lot of the finals and like parts of the America's Next Cup that we're about to watch, as well as the live show. So there was a lot of shit going on last week. And because of ICP being there, they nearly had a packed house of about 1,300. And based on the lines, it looked at about 1/3 was paid. And that seems to be about average. Dave says that the show is now pretty much designed to get Vince Russo over as the all-knowing babyface and Jeff Jarrett as his heel adversary. The announcers and babyface wrestlers all put Russo over like it's Dusty Rhodes in the late 80s for Crockett. It got so silly in the main event angle, which was to build for the March 17th Jarrett vs. Harris match, that Harris, an unproven challenger, was said by Russo, the babyface authority figure in the last live angle before the match, that he's not ready for the title match. Mm-hmm. And then Dave adds in the immortal words of Tony Schiavone, that'll put butts in the seats. So,
see, here's the thing. I agree with that kind of notion. When you're literally telling the audience that the number one contender isn't ready or capable of being the world champion, why the hell am I going to sit here and be like, I believe in you, Chris Harris, even though no one else does?
Right.
They should be saying, dude, you're fucking ready. Like, this is your chance. You're going to fucking kill it. Screw Jeff Jarrett. Not like, dude, you're fucked. Jeff Jarrett's going to be champion forever.
Right, no. Dude. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But
so I totally agree with that assessment there.
So either way, Harris is going to have to win to prove Russo wrong, or he's going to lose to prove him right. So, I mean, it's going to be it's a very weird situation. And honestly, if Chris Harris loses, I think he's kind of killed. Like, what can you do? You literally had people, the authority figure, like we just said, on TV saying you are not ready. And yet, don't get me wrong, he could eventually get ready. However, they're already shitting on him. They're having him beat all these people, and then he loses. It's like, holy crap, man. I don't know. I don't know how he's going to come back from it if he loses.
I think he could lose and not be horribly affected by it. But I think really at the end of the day that my struggle with this is that it's been definitely rushed.
Right.
So I don't think Chris Harris comes across as being nearly on the same level as Jeff Jarrett to even begin with.
Yeah.
So if you have Chris Harris, let's say Chris Harris wins the NWA world title, I kind of feel like it like lessens the belt to an extent, because it's just, I mean, right now it's just Chris Harris. He's a tag team.
Well, yeah, we can't forget he is primarily a tag team guy.
Yeah. I think that, at the end of 2003 or whatever, when he hits him with the guitar or whatever, I wasn't anticipating within 3 months that Chris Harris would be challenging for the NWA world title. Now, I'm sure that the fact that James Storm is hurt sped that up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
But I think to quickly insert him 3 months later into a world title match, it just seems a bit a bit extreme, I guess you could. I guess, but then again, who do we have for challengers?
Well, I agree with that as well.
They killed AJ Styles.
Well, yeah, and and I think we'll discuss this more next week too. But I was just about to say, like, with Styles, it's like we saw what Jarrett did with Styles. Styles kind of wasn't looking great in his matches against Jarrett. So,
no.
Yes, Harris is bigger than AJ Styles, but I don't think that necessarily means that Jarrett is going to give him any more. But I'm curious to see what will happen in that case.
Well, no, he's already wrestled Jarrett, right? Am I remembering correctly?
Did they have a singles match already?
I think they had a non-title match.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, they think they did.
And in that match, Harris did not look good, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, it was on February 18th. They did wrestle.
Okay, yeah, it's like a month ago. So yeah, I just remember that Jarrett really wasn't giving him a whole lot to look good, in that it kind of felt like he was cutting him off at the legs.
Right.
So I think that was important to kind of remember.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. I don't know. It's a very interesting in the way of like the way they're handling it, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, we know that he had to defeat both Kevin Northcutt, and then he came back to wrestle Shane Douglas in the main event. Harris survived help from Jarrett in that match with Douglas, and a chain shot from Douglas to win after James Storm gave Douglas a super kick. Russo got mad because Storm helped him win the two matches, and showing that he's not nearly ready for those matches. Dave notes that the big surprise from last week, or the big surprise, I think, not shocking, but that 10-man tag match was very good and fast-paced match, and even told the story of Swinger avoiding Diamond the entire match. They did the post-match deal where the heels beat on the babyfaces so ICP, Rude Boy, and Too Tough Tony could make the save. And he also notes that Conan, in particular, looked the best that he had in recent memory.
That's the same match where he was throwing shoes, right?
Yeah, he did. He threw his first shoe, and Bob told us that we did not like that.
I don't know. I never, like, even at the time, I was like, why is he throwing his fucking Adidas at a wrestler? I didn't understand it.
Right. The black eye of the show was that all week they were advertising Abyss, who won both tag belts with Lex Luger's help the week previous, defending with his new championship partner, strongly teased to be Lex Luger, but they never outright said that. So Dave says that he sensed that as a near bait and switch, they didn't seem to even realize that nobody cares about Luger in the first place, and you can only piss your fan base off when you do this crap. And he was supposed to be defending, by the way, against Styles and a mystery partner. This match did not happen. So whoever it was supposed to be fell through in both cases. So when the show started, and this is what I think we might have missed, Bob, they did announce that Russo had stripped Abyss of the belts because of Luger's interference, which is something. So Luger got a $2,500 for his brief run-in, as opposed to the $5,000 that he was getting doing a match. So that may have something to do with it. If he doesn't lose a singles match or a clean and a tag to Styles in the right way, then it makes him being there make no sense. However, they said that Russo hadn't decided what to do about the tag titles, and they made Abyss for Styles into the singles match. So Styles went in taking all these crazy bumps, blah, blah, blah. He did the flip off the balcony. They did 3 ref bumps. And since there was no refs left, Don Harris had to come out, and they did that no contest. Now, they are apparently building toward a ladder match on March 17th.
Another one.
Hey, we haven't seen one in a little bit. I'm ready.
Dude. So, it's really funny about, our joke about there being so many ladder matches or whatever. So the other day, to go off a tangent here, the other day I was, I'm reviewing TNA 2007 Impacts right now, and they're, relatively good. But I went ahead and I was looking like 2008 and 2009 matches, whatever. The amount of stipulation matches that occur on Impact is honestly baffling. To the point where if I were to tell you a match and then say, hey, that happened inside of a steel cage on Impact, you'd be like, why? Why? What the hell are you talking about?
So was that steel cage before or after lockdown?
After.
Because they like to do that.
Yeah, it was after. It was like in September, I think, like 2008, or maybe even later. But I was just like, what the fuck? And it continues with this shit. Like, we're going to get another ladder match. What is the point of the ladder match? The titles are stripped. They're vacated. Is it an instance of whoever goes up there and gets it is the champion? We've already had that, and you fucking nixed it because of interference.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it, man.
And if we have this fucking tournament, America's X Cup tournament. Right?
We're definitely getting a tag title tournament.
I swear to God, Dallas,
definitely are.
If they on it the next episode are like today, we got exciting news about the NWA Tag Team Championships. We're gonna have a 4-week tag team title tournament, and we're gonna have new champions by this day. I am going to scream.
Yeah, they're definitely going to.
I'm gonna scream. I know they're absolutely going to do that. Of course they are, but it's just infuriating. They love tournaments. They love their stipulation matches. In fact, during the show, I'm going to go through and fucking find the match. And then you're going to be like, why?
Okay.
That I'm referencing.
Okay. Well, I'm excited
because by the time we get there by the time we get there on this podcast, you're not going to fucking remember what.
No way. No, I won't remember. And neither probably will our listeners. Bob, I only got a couple more quick things here, and then we can get into the show. And then we can talk about TNA 2007 all you want. Because I love it. I love it all. Kind of speaking on the Styles Abyss stuff, though, Johnny Fairplay is being universally considered a flop. So on the March 3rd show, which was last week, his only appearance was doing the fan in the crowd throwing Coke on Styles thing. Remember, we saw a fan did, and it was revealed as Fairplay. And that didn't even lead to the finish. So Vince Russo, who was his strongest supporter, is said to have soured on him to the point of only wanting him to do interviews backstage, pre-taped, and not in front of people.
Wow. So they signed him to a contract, and within, 5 weeks, they're like, you're not even going to be in front of the live crowd?
Yeah. Yep, guess so.
Maybe they should have been aware. Maybe they should have been aware of like what this guy was capable of doing before they did such an investment. And to be honest with you, remember that one in-ring promo? We were like, that's not bad.
Right.
So I don't know what they're.
My guess.
I think he was getting better, probably.
Right. I think my guess is they were, and we talked about this when he was signed. They were probably expecting this huge increase in buys or something.
It's never gonna happen.
It didn't happen, and there you go. I think that's the issue.
Yeah, it was never going to happen.
Right. And then we talked about last week, and we will probably discuss more during the show. We did tease it last week that De Niro, CM Punk, and Jim Mitchell were all gone last week. Punk in particular is what we will be discussing during the show. We almost talked about it last week, but we were teasing it. And they were seemingly replaced by the Naturals, Andy Douglas and Chase Stevens, in the feud against Raven and Sabu. So
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
switched it up.
Yep, me either. And we kind of saw that kind of happen after Raven came out and gave Kazarian the Raven effect after his match with Lynn. Because when he was doing that promo, Andy Douglas threw the powder in his eyes, and they kind of beat the shit out of him. The lights went out, and Sabu was there to make the save.
That's right.
And I think, I can give. I'll tell you that I'm just switching it up because this other note isn't really something we need to discuss before. But we kind of talked about it last week, but they've been told to tone down language because Fox Sports Net has been watching. We've been hearing these rumors that we're trying to get a TV deal still. And now BG James was on broadcast. He had a headset on. And he was even cracked about the 3 Life Crew signature line, let's do the damn thing. Because they were told that can't be used. So he said, let's do the darn thing.
That makes no sense, Dallas, that you can't say damn, because there was a show on Fox Sports Net called The Best Damn Sports Show.
And Dave points out, what is the name of FSN's signature primetime show? There you go.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
There you go.
There was even a song, The Best Damn Sports Show. The Best Damn Sports Show.
It's darn now, baby.
That's so stupid.
They're probably playing this shit. So I can't wait till we potentially maybe get a TV deal and out of the pay-per-view era, and we see how much they're actually going to be holding back. But I guess that's something we'll see when we get there.
Yeah, I mean that is a really good point. I feel like when I was watching during that era, that it was definitely more of a PG atmosphere. But who knows? Well, when we get to it, we'll read it, because I could just be pretending that I know what I'm talking about.
Right. Well, we'll find out. Let me give you Explosion quick, and then we can get the show on the road, Bob. And we kind of already talked about these Explosion stuff, but just to keep in context, when this stuff actually aired, we're going to do it again. Explosion number 70, according to Cage Match, was actually filmed last week on March 3rd, but it goes along with our March 10th show here, and it aired on March 13th, 2004, and it featured the following matches. BG James defeating John Saxon, Trinity defeating ODB, or she had a different name on the notes I was reading off before, but El Leon defeated Mike Youngblood, and then Chris Vaughn and Don Harris defeated Jason Porcaro and Ty Smiley. So we did discuss those matches because they happened before the show last week, but right. Just to keep in context of when this stuff was happening, that was it. So, Bob, it's time.
All right, well, it's time to do America's X Cup featuring a Dark Carnival Match. Probably just a street fight that has a different name to it. If you want to follow along, I don't know why you would, but if you want to, head over to Impact Plus. If you haven't heard from them in 20 months, check your email. Maybe you have a free month because they wanted to mess up your account. Dallas, have you taken advantage of that?
I have not.
All right. Well, I've listened to other podcasts and they had the same experience, so it was pretty funny to hear the same exact.
Did they really?
Yeah, it was pretty.
That's funny. Awesome. That's awesome.
All right. It's the March 10th, 2004 NWA-TNA Weekly Pay-Per-View. The runtime, approximate runtime, is 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 19 seconds. So they're trying to get as much out of that 2 hours as they possibly can. I'm going to count down from 3. When I say play, then you're going to follow on with us or just listen to us. And to help me survive this week's episode, I am putting on a Nitro from September 1st, 97. It's 2 hours and 24 minutes. So hopefully,
wow,
just to have that kind of distraction along with this will allow me to survive. So I'm going to count down from 3, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Last week, reading dramatic intro package here.
I found the match that I was referencing.
Okay.
So this happened on December 20th, 2007. And I'm telling you, when I saw this, I hope you had the same reaction as me. I was like, what? Why? Like, I don't even know the context or nothing. I'm not there yet. But here we go, right? Booker T, Scott Steiner, Homicide, and Hernandez took on James Storm, Robert Roode, Lance Hoyt, and Jimmy Rave in a steel cage match.
Okay.
Why? What? What are we doing? It's like a lethal lockdown on a fucking Impact. Like,
I can't wait to hear the context behind that.
I don't know. Like, what is going on?
That's weird.
Yeah, dude. That is definitely weird. The whole show has a stipulation in like every fucking match. I think it does. Yeah. There's a loser wears a reindeer suit ladder match.
What the fuck?
On the same show. Like, why?
It's gotta be a good show, though.
And I think that's the 2 hour era of Impact, so that'll be a hell of fun.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. See, highlight.
I'm only up to May of 2007, so I still got a way to go.
Oh, okay. We're getting flashbacks to when Petey Williams defeated Hoovy and Jerry Lynn in the three-way match. And Teddy Hart is on crutches there. I'm going to wait for his match, but I think I got a couple Teddy Hart notes. Nothing like last week when we discussed the fight with CM Punk, but
which was interesting. Remember, my prediction for him was that he did a springboard moonsault and he shattered his legs on the guardrail. That was my prediction.
Yes, that was. So we will see if that actually happens, and I would not be shocked.
Only because that happens a lot for him. So.
Right. And then there's this crazy brawl, which I'll be honest with you, last week when they did that, Bob, I really think they should have fucking done it in the ring.
Yeah, probably.
Canada versus Mexico. Cool graphics. So it's like, it's all like twitching out. And here we go, our intro video package with, I think, an awesome song. This song gets me hyped.
I miss when Randy Savage was doing it.
I can't believe that was a real thing.
Are you ready? I want to look for trouble.
I like how they
all just Jeff Jarrett for like 3 weeks.
Dude, that and like they got like a custom Randy Savage rap for the fucking TNA show or something, and then they're like, "Well, we're gonna actually not use it." What?
Yeah.
Come on.
It was like Jeff Jarrett smashing guitars over your head. Are you ready?
Dude,
Tom Callis is here.
Dude, it was ridiculous.
That's great.
Yeah, 6-man Dark Carnival match. I don't have a crowd thing for you, Bob, except the fact that we know that last week when a lot of these were filmed, there was, in fact, 1,300 people there. All right, so 4-man teams with captains. Winners of the 4 first-round singles matches, you get 1 point each. Winners of the 2 second-round tag team matches, 2 points each. Then there's the 3rd-round 8-man elimination tag, which is 2 points per elimination. The team with the most points win America's X Cup. In an event of a tie, 2 team captains will meet in a singles match. And if it's anything like the last one, it'll be next week. You won't even get to see it on this pay-per-view. Here's our first-round matches, Bob. Teddy Hart and Mr. Aguila. Petey Williams versus Juventud, Guerrera. Johnny Devine versus Abismo Negro. And Jack Evans versus Hector Garza. Looking pretty damn good on paper to me.
Those first 2 matches could be really good.
We're getting right into it.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, we starting out here with Teddy Hart? Looks like we are, and this is clearly pre-injury, so should be fun. He's the captain of Team Canada. Scott D'Amore is ringside, waving the Canadian flag.
Teddy Hart's the captain?
Yep. They must have been pretty impressed with his Super X Cup appearance.
He would be the last guy that I would want as my captain.
Just for fun, Bob. I'm going to... Oh, look at him springboard right into the ring. Did he tweak his knee? No, not yet.
There's no denying. The guy is super talented. He's just an absolute lunatic.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is a shame.
Mr. Aguila.
I say Rios.
And do you think you're going to see his butt cheeks? Yeah, you're not going to be able to look away from him because those tights all have holes in them.
Oh, shit, they do. Why did I never notice that before?
Just for fun, Bob, I'm going to do a check here. As of this recording, is Teddy Hart in jail? Twitter confirms he is not in jail.
That's funny. That is a funny Twitter.
Yep. So he's not currently.
I'm surprised there's not like a Sunny version.
Oh, that'd be really good.
Is Sunny in jail?
Andrew Thomas, our referee for this opening contest. Well, I said I got some Teddy Hart notes. Do you have anything before I give you those?
I don't have my screen properly done right now, so you can go ahead and do yours first.
Okay, so apparently after that incident last week, most blame CM Punk for starting the fight with Teddy Hart, saying that he'd planned all along on slapping him in the first chance that he got. Teddy, however, is hardly the sympathetic figure, as he still drives folks crazy in the locker room, which is really no surprise. And then I think I had one more. Let me scroll here. Oh yeah. Let's see. Well, this isn't. This is more. We might have to discuss this later in the show. It just was. It's pretty. It's just mentioning. Last week we did see that his chest was all chopped up. So when he showed up in the live show, he was cut up like crazy. And then I have this as a different note that we can discuss later on in the show because it has to do with two people on Team Canada. So we might as well just wait to talk about it. Oh, wait. Sorry. I do have one more. Sorry. There's a lot of Teddy Hart stuff. What can I say? There was no major incidences this week with Hart, which I guess is news, Dave says. And other people being frustrated with him as he'd go from selling his knee, since the match where he injured himself airs this week, on the same show that his two matches this week, he's going to be doing other springboard moves. So he's going to injure himself in this match with Mr. Aguila, and then he's going to be fine in the other matches.
Oh, so he does. So he hurts himself here, but then he still wrestles a couple matches and then comes out the next week, or the week before the. So the way that the taping is?
Yeah. So this happened 2 weeks ago. Then, yes. Wait, they're saying it right here. Yeah, he was unable to compete in the captain's matchup because he was on crutches. TNA is even saying that. And so apparently they're trying to sell the fact that he's fine here, but this is actually the match where he gets that injury. Then he's got the tag match and the elimination match, which happened last week.
Right. Okay.
When he was selling the
injuries
and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of confusing the way they film it and how they're trying to portray it. But yeah, pretty interesting.
Indie notes for Teddy Hart. He had a couple of matches over the weekend for Combat Zone Wrestling as he hits a side Russian leg sweep here on Mr. Aguila.
Oh, buddy.
And rolls through.
Well, the headlocks, though.
Is he going to do another one?
Oh, I think he was trying to, but Aguila countered it.
No. Backbreaker?
Yep.
That looked a little weird, but okay. Teddy Hart wrestled B-Boy to a no contest on March 5th at CCW's Bring On the Pain. And then the next day, Teddy Hart lost a three-way match to Jack Evans and Petey Williams. So two guys that are on his team for tonight. I guess Jack Evans and Petey Williams co-won the match. That's what it literally says here on Cage Match. I don't know the real context or reason behind that. And then for Mr. Aguila, who I guess is only 44 years old here in 2022, which is kind of insane to think about. Let's see what he was doing. It looks like he was doing nothing. He hasn't apparently worked anything other than TNA since February 1st when he was with AAA. So, according to Cage Match, he's been just staying busy with TNA.
Well, look at that. Split like moonsault. By Aguila.
Yeah, Aguila there for a 2 count.
Scott D'Amore's pissed.
When are we talking about why Punk is gone?
I mean, I guess we could kind of fit that in whenever you'd like.
I feel like it'd be a long discussion, for me at least. Potentially a long discussion.
Yeah, I mean, whenever we feel is fit. I personally believe that the tag matches between the opening singles and the elimination matches are a little more dull because we've already seen everyone in those at that point.
Yeah, I'll wait on it then because this is a match that I am interested in seeing.
And I think that's how it was for me in the other America's X Cup. I was more interested in the singles matches than, honestly, most of the rest of the show. But okay, Teddy Hart looked like he was going to go for some kind of dive, but I don't know if it was Aguila wasn't where he needed to be or what, but now he just came down and punched him. Now Teddy Hart's climbing to the top rope.
I'm getting nervous.
Springboard.
Shit.
He hit it perfect.
What a beautiful moonsault.
Oh, look at he's selling the knee, Bob. He's selling the knee.
It took him a minute to even sell it.
And TNA is saying it looks like he may have re-injured his knee.
He might have jammed it. But I also don't think Aguila would be working over it if it was a legitimate knee injury.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I like how Tenay was like, he's re-injured his knee. No, Tenay, this is when he actually injured it.
Yeah, it's
Why is Teddy like crying?
because he's hurt. They had to have redone commentary for this. Then, if I was gonna guess.
I think this is a voiceover job.
I feel like it's got to be. They are sitting over there, but that doesn't mean much.
That doesn't mean that they're commentating in live. Because this is what, probably taped before the show?
Yeah, this was taped. Yeah, this was before. Oh, super kick. Version of the hot shot. Then he super kicked him.
Teddy goes to the floor to regroup. Scott D'Amore's like, what the hell, man? I'm just standing here. I ain't doing nothing.
Flying crossbody. Slingshot. Sorry, Bob.
You need to know your.
It's the same thing. He still flew out there. Whatever.
It's not the same thing.
I don't give a shit.
Scissor kick, axe kick.
Okay, that is literally, he does an axe kick. Just saying.
Could you imagine if that was like the tipping point to like end our friendship, was a scissor kick, axe kick thing?
Yeah, it was just stupid. Teddy Hart going for a springboard. Hurricane Rana off the apron.
Wow.
His knee must be really hurting.
Yeah, to pull that off. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Yeah, come on, man.
People are lunatics.
Yes, you can see where the knee injury is costing him here.
Oh my god.
I was just thinking that.
Wow, dude. If he didn't have that knee injury, he could totally do that Hurricanrana a little bit better. Like, come on. Tried for a moonsault on the floor, and Aguila got his knees up. As I open up my first Zoa, not an ad.
The first one.
Aguila going to the top rope. Crossbody to Teddy. That could be it, folks. 1, 2. Oh, Teddy still has power in his knee to kick out of that move.
Amazing. Truly amazing.
Aguila now going into the top rope. Scott D'Amore yanks him down over to the top rope. Teddy Hart now has recovered. It's a sloppy-looking tornado DDT.
Yeah, it was.
Aguila is perfectly positioned in the corner for Teddy Hart to once again go to the top rope. And shooting star press elbow drop.
Yeah, what in the world?
And that wins it. He hit a shooting star elbow drop, also known as the heart attack, to cleanly pin Aguila after some interference from Scott D'Amore. I'm going to say cleanly because D'Amore's interference did not directly lead immediately to the finish. He had to hit another move.
That's probably fair to say. But I'd say it's a little dirty.
It's definitely dirty, but I'm not going to say like it was dependent on the interference. Because for me, if there's a move that has to be hit after the interference spot, then that's not a direct correlation of the finish.
Armando Quintero backstage here with Juvi, Abismo Negro, and Hector Garza with that trophy from the last America's X.
It's like fucking Pentagon back there.
The painted mouth and stuff.
Paint.
We're going to be the champs forever.
We don't care. We lose 1 or 2. Moving to the juicy juice. They get back to Mexico. We can make. What?
Pretty cocky. Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish, so I can't translate any of this for any of you guys. But
all I know is that he is really mad.
He said they beat the Americans. The Canadians are next. That's we got that translated for us. Hector Garza looks like he's gonna fucking beat someone's ass tonight.
I mean, Hector Garza looks like an absolute stud. So
for real,
good for him. He looked real good in WCW, I remember. Back in like
Oh, they're calling the
97.
Canadians little boys, that they escaped from somewhere. I missed what he said. Really insulting him, and it's funny because, of course, the Armando Quintero interviewing them is definitely Team Mexico. So
Yeah,
it's pretty
sure.
fun.
So we got Petey Williams now taking on Juventud, the Juicy Juice. So I already mentioned Petey in his Combat Zone appearance. I don't know if there's anything else because I forgot to click on his matches here for Indie Notes. So let's see if there's anything else that he's done. And the answer to that is yes. March 5th, he had 2 matches. What is going on? So there was a 4-way where Petey Williams and Jack Evans both won against, or in a match that also involved Derek Frazier and Gutter for CZW's Bring on the Pain. And then that same day, B-Boy defeated Petey Williams at Combat Zone. So that's all there was for him. And then Juventud, he teamed with Abismo Negro in, I can't pronounce that name, and I can't pronounce the other guys, but there's La Parca and Latin Lover and then another dude at a AAA show.
And another dude.
I can't pronounce these names, dude. If there's anything AAA, I'm just going to say that dude and this dude because I'm not going to insult them. I guess me saying that dude and this dude is insulting them because I'm not even trying, but I also don't want to just, I don't even want to butcher their name. So, Juventud lost a 6-man tag, basically, in AAA.
Fair enough. I think this should be pretty good. I'm excited about this match. Of course, we do know that Petey Williams has a pinfall victory over Juvi already, which is kind of interesting.
He pinned Juvi, right?
Yeah.
In that match that also involved
Jerry Lynn, right.
What about Chris Sabin?
I missed what he just said about Chris Sabin. Well, if you look at Mike Tenay, you can tell he's not commentating live, which is really funny.
Yeah, there's no way.
Which, by the way, makes sense. I think they did it on their last America's X Cup to keep in storyline with stuff that was happening during the show. Of course, what else is going to happen, Bob? I don't think we even discussed this. What other storyline continuity things may happen during the show? They did keep some stuff relevant on the last America's X Cup. That's where they fired Mike Tenay. Terry Funk even came out and did a promo. So they did kind of incorporate some other stuff. Of course, then they did stuff where like Jarrett was trying to figure out who the new DOA was at the time. So I'm kind of curious. Are we going to see some other stuff? Oh, we know we have the ICP match. That might actually eliminate a lot of other things from happening.
I don't think we're going to see, in terms of like to the live crowd, I'm going to say probably nothing because of the order in which it's taped.
Right. Yeah, I think that's probably fair to say. Because they filmed technically even an extra match. Because last week we filmed Explosion, we filmed the tag matches, and the elimination match, and the ICP match. So that live crowd got quite the fucking show last week.
Yeah, so if I had to guess, I'm going to say most of it would just probably be backstage stuff. So I'm going to guess we'll get a Chris Harris promo.
They have to
promote his title match. As
Petey.
Juvi just got a drop toe hold right into the ring steps face first by Petey.
Yeah.
So yeah, that probably gonna happen. Maybe a Raven promo on the Naturals or something. I don't know.
Oh, Keith Mitchell in the truck. Have Scott Hudson check on the severity of that knee injury from Teddy Hart. So we're really playing this knee injury up, which, by the way, he did himself. We talked about that. That is, he went on this thing himself of doing this knee injury.
Yeah, it's weird that the talent was like, I'll just do my own fake knee injury.
I bet you that a lot of that commentary was, I bet you they kind of did some of it before or something because they had to have reworked this.
I mean, looking at them at the table, it does not look like they're actively doing anything.
Well, right now, right. But they're talking so heavily about Teddy Hart's injury. It makes me wonder if they did do it live before and now had to, like, do it again. Oh, Petey almost fucking spiked himself doing that Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I
if
don't
they
know.
would.
Maybe I'm overthinking it. It might be. Whatever.
Well, I mean, I think kind of what I'm thinking is that if they were doing commentary right now, these types of matches would be good for like sound checks before you're going on a live pay-per-view, especially if they're taped
Right.
before the show. So they
So
could
maybe-
be using it as a way to
Yeah, that's true.
do like a sound check and stuff.
A lot of counters here.
Reverse DDTs, but reverse suplexes.
Suplexes, yeah. Petey's on the
Petey.
apron.
What is he? Oh, shoulder in.
Was he going to
He's gonna
suplex
go for a
Hoovy to the floor?
suplex to the floor. No, to the apron. Is you can do the Hoovy driver on the apron, the hardest part of the ring. No.
Nope, Hurricane Rana off the apron. We didn't have a good camera shot over there, though.
Dallas, that's not a Hurricane Rana. It's a head scissor.
Oh, sorry, head scissor. That one I'll give Bob credit for. I was in the moment. They were spinning and they put the legs around the head. What do you want from me? Bob gets that one. He will never get the axe kick from me because the Professor Mike today calls that an axe kick.
It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, man. I'm getting pissed off. I don't know if it's my Zoa energy making my heart rapidly beat or if I'm getting heated.
I was thinking about buying one of those yesterday and then I didn't.
Go to GNC. I buy them by the pack. It only cost me $32.
Holy. How many do you get for that?
12.
Oh, I don't know about that then.
It's all natural, dude.
That's
I'm
good.
telling you, this helps me a lot. Especially at work. To get through my day. It's helping me get through this show, not falling asleep.
There we go. That's all that matters. Water and Zoa Energy. Bob's going to have to piss about 17 times during this show.
I'll have you know that the last couple of shows I haven't had to pee.
Oh, look at this. A sharpshooter by Hoovy on the Petey Williams. Can he get the rope? Is he going to submit? What's going to happen next?
Tap out. Just tap. Just give it up.
Currently, Team Canada is winning with 1 point.
That's true. Unbelievable courage.
Is it going to be as much of a clean sweep, do you think, to the end? Or I feel like they need to mix it up a little because the last America's X Cup, Team NWA sucked.
Yeah. I think this will be a little bit more even. Oh, inside cradle.
Kick out by who?
I think the Team Canada group is definitely talented as Hoovy just did a DDT. Petey did a weird sell for that. He popped up and then did like a flare flop right after.
The crowd doesn't seem very receptive to this match, if I'm hearing correctly. They're just kind of, it's almost like crowd noise. I'm hearing a couple like boos of probably just them yelling at them, but then it's also just like the noise of like crowds having like a conversation with each other.
Yeah.
Like it's just like dead noise.
Now I feel like I'm gonna ask this a lot. Technically, was this match shown before Petey won the triple threat?
I think this one was. So these
that
next
could maybe help.
this
That could
match
be
and the next two, I don't in the observer notes. It didn't like the show like results. It didn't have these matches. However, in the actual notes, it said that they were also filmed the same time as the Teddy Hart Mr. Aguila one.
Okay. Oh, Hoovy with like a sit out pile driver. But Petey refuses to stay down on the pin. If you're following along, I have 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 50 seconds remaining.
Yeah, or if you're normal, 25 minutes and 34 seconds.
Or if you're normal.
Show's flying by.
I don't know if I'd classify it as flying by, but. Oh,
Maybe it's 'cause I don't
side
have-
Russian leg sweep.
My coffee's not completely in me yet, so I'm still drinking it.
Petey with a 2 count after the tilt-a-whirl side Russian leg sweep. Now he's pulling the rope. He's getting ready for the Canadian Destroyer.
Is he gonna do it?
No.
Nope.
Double leg slam instead. Oh.
I don't think he even did it on the other show. Was he doing it at this time?
Well, he had to have been doing the Canadian Destroyer if he was just teasing it.
Well, do we know that's actually what he was teasing?
That is definitely what he was teasing.
Well, he didn't do it in the three-way match, but I guess technically if that was after this.
Right. Yeah, he was that. I mean, he was. What else would he be doing?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought I was going to go for it again. A Michinoku driver.
Oh, almost got 3 there, but he didn't.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the crowd is just watching.
They're just there for this. They're not involved.
Oh.
911.
That was not the Hoovy driver. Oh, Tanae.
1-1. So Scott Hudson in the back with Team Canada.
My knee. What are you doing here?
Kenny, he's like, if it was up to me, I'd get checked out. Johnny Devine. Go get us our lead back.
Teddy's like selling of this is just kind of humorous. He's literally in tears.
Wrap it up. Give me a brace. I don't care.
Not quitting. Oh, Canada.
Here comes Johnny Devine.
Hot shot, Johnny Devine.
Oh, hot shot, Johnny Devine.
I like how he took off his shirt to reveal another shirt.
Another Canada shirt.
Yeah. Let me get in my sweatshirt and show you my Canadian T-shirt. How do we feel about Johnny Devine? I feel like he's not that bad.
I feel like I don't mind him. There's certainly a time where I was really into him.
There was a time where you were really into him?
Well, yeah. Because he joins my friend.
The Black American. All right, let's see if there's anything for Johnny Devine, who is still wrestling these days, by the way.
Yes, he is.
No, it looks like he did not do anything.
Wow, this is quite the Indie Notes show here today, guys.
Well, it's literally like 4 dudes that I have.
Yeah, but the 4 dudes and none of them did anything.
Yeah.
What about referee Mike Posey? You do anything?
No, I don't think he starts wrestling until like later on, isn't it?
Yeah,
Didn't I look that up before?
Yeah, you might have.
Let's see, Abismo Negro. Let's see if there's any guys that I can't pronounce their names with. Of course there are. Of course. Why wouldn't there be? Well, he was in that 6-man tag with Hoovy on the losing side back on March 5th. And that's it.
Wow.
I just looked at the dates of the other stuff, and that does not line up with this.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I can give you something, I guess. So do you remember, they actually talked about it on air, but Johnny Fairplay was like writing articles for Star Magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he apparently isn't allowed to make any more mentions of TNA. Either that or that they're just editing out all the references because he's just listed as a wrestler and writer.
So he's not allowed to plug
TNA at all.
No. So what is the value of that for them?
Nothing. There is no value. Yep.
How long was he doing that for? Do we know?
That I don't know.
Huh.
I don't read Star Magazine, or I didn't, so I also just I barely even know what that is. I only know because they told us on there. It's got to be like a gossip thing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Star Magazine. Oh, look at this. So we're doing some cool technical counters and stuff here. Devine just reversed whatever Abismo Negro was going to into an armbar. Well, Star Magazine. Oh yeah, that's still around. Okay, I have seen that. I guess I didn't really put that together. Okay, so Devine was trained at the Hart Dungeon and by Bad News Allen.
Really?
Yep, Mike tonight just told us that on commentary. This is his debut match here in TNA, by the way. I think that's important to make note of.
I think Devine's an example of, like, you don't realize that he was with TNA for as long as he was.
Oh yeah, he's there for a while.
Yeah. I mean, he was there till at least, what, 2008?
Yes, at least.
Let's see. Oh, he actually went to WWE?
Oh, I didn't know that.
What? Oh, he was just, like, on a SmackDown for, like, a squash match. He wasn't signed to them.
Oh.
But yeah, he was there. He's there until 2008.
Oh, look at that. We got lots more Johnny Devine in our future.
And his reasoning for leaving wrestling was because it was no longer fun for him.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, but at least, he went on his own accord.
Right. He just
He's
hit
still
like the crossroads on Abismo Negro. And now he's just choking him in the corner. Mike Posey's like, yo, you can't be doing that.
You know what? It's his first match in TNA. Maybe he doesn't know the rules.
That's a good point, actually.
They can do this in Canada.
Slingshot leg drop is.
Oh, who is he trying to do? Is he trying to be Jerry Lynn?
It could be.
Doing it cooler? That bastard.
That was cool because Negro was over the bottom rope outside of the ring and he just slingshot leg dropped him. It looked pretty nice.
That's fucked up. Stealing moves.
Oh, headbutt.
And crossbody. How many crossbodies have we seen today? About 15?
I've already lost count, which is kind of crazy because people complain about dives in wrestling today. I don't, by the way. I'd rather see a million dives than just simple crossbodies like that.
Well, isn't that considered a dive?
I'm talking about dives to the floor, Bob. Come on. Which you're about to see one right here.
What if you do a crossbody to
just
the floor?
kidding. I like big flips.
Suicide dive. Oh my god. And the way that Devine just fell backwards made that look probably
a tope suicida. Come on, Mike Tenay even knows what it is.
It's a suicide dive.
He did call it both. But.
You know what? This was I feel like I saw it on Twitter a while ago, but somebody was calling the suicide dive the Chris Benoit.
Oh my god.
And I was like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's definitely fucked up.
Negro with a roll up out of the corner. Kicked out though by Johnny Devine. Come on, Johnny. You gotta get back on track for your Team Canada or Scott D'Amore is probably gonna yell at you.
Open hand slaps to the chest. Oh.
Oh, elbow. And
whoa.
Nice. Springboard Hurricane Rana, but like backwards.
Yeah, he went back and he got the pin.
Wow.
Devine getting the lead back for Team Canada.
That's a good W.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Dal, did I tell you that that Impact thing on YouTube TV doesn't have the Impact TV show?
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
Oh.
Okay, Glen Gilberti is talking with David Young. Remember, they're in that match later, the Dark Carnival match. It looks like he's doing therapy for like his fear of clowns. Did you like or dislike Doink the Clown? He said he hated him. Here's Kid Kash. What are you doing? What you need to do, Glenn, is that we have a match with Insane Clown Posse.
1,000 to 2 were outnumbered. Just the way that David Young is laying on those chairs is just silly to me. Like his face, is he making like a weird like smile?
I think he's trying not to break right now.
That's what I think too. Because like, oh, he's definitely trying not to laugh because he just had to turn his face.
Okay, so Glenn says, "You take care of Too Tough Tony, and me and Cash will take care of the clowns."
Yeah, David Young was trying real hard not to break because he had to turn his head for a brief second there.
Okay, here comes Jack Evans, who, of course, when he enters, he has to do a flip.
I had no idea that he was Canadian, so that's news to me.
I don't know if I did either. I'm gonna give you a hot take here, Bob.
Yeah.
I don't love Jack Evans.
Um,
And listen, as I've watched more, I've liked him more. But there was a time I really fucking hated Jack Evans, and that's because one of our friends really liked him and shoved him in my face a lot, and I was like, I don't want to like him.
So is this a matter of you just didn't want to like him?
I think it was at the time.
Spite.
I bet you. I think for me, it might have been how people are like how a lot of people react now. It's like, it's just a lot of flips. He literally comes out and does a backflip. Like, why are you doing that?
You just said 3 minutes ago.
I know, but
That
talk
you
about
liked
at the time
flips
when I
and
didn't
dimes.
when I. So I think maybe I've liked him more now. I don't know. It's his style is very interesting to me.
I think there was a period of time where I liked Jack Evans, like in Ring of Honor. But
yeah, but look
I
at his
don't know
stupid
if
pants though too. Like, look at his stupid pants.
What's wrong with his pants?
Look how stupid they are. I didn't like his look too. Like, because this was like Wrestling Society X time and shit when I was being introduced to Jack Evans.
Oh, okay.
Which I really fucking hated. Wrestling Society X too.
What? I thought you liked Wrestling Society X.
In hindsight, I think it's very interesting, but at the time...
Oh, at the time you didn't like it.
Right. So when I was introduced, I was like, what is that? Like, why?
I remember watching that show. First of all, it was a half hour. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is there a wrestling show that's a half hour? That makes no sense. But I knew immediately that I hated it because the ring announcer guy would be yelling and then running
around the circle. Yeah.
I hated that.
This is an interesting one because Jack Evans is much smaller than Hector Garza. But he's quicker. That means he's faster.
I feel like we're going to get some good selling from Jack Evans in this match.
Yeah. Listen, so I've come to appreciate Jack Evans a little more. And there's just a time where I really didn't like him, okay? That's where I'm at with it. Like if they were like, if Bob, like let's say Excite Wrestling was like, hey, Jack Evans is coming, I wouldn't be like, holy fuck, Bob, we gotta go.
No.
But I would gladly go and watch him if there's other things on the show I wanted to see.
I feel like
in fact, at this point, I like his tag team with Angelico, so there's also like that kind of stuff. So
I feel like Jack Evans is like one of those guys that is not going to get re-signed by AEW.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about all that stuff.
Yeah, so if I had to guess, and along with his partner too, whatever happened to Kip Sabian? By the way, I thought he had like a whole thing. Like, has that ever done anything?
Well, Bob, if you've been watching, he's been sitting in the crowd.
That's been him, right?
That's been him.
Okay.
He's been injured and not cleared to wrestle. So he's doing this weird gimmick where he's got the cardboard box on his head and stuff to essentially keep himself relevant. And just as of a few weeks ago here, he's been on screen with it, like in the crowd at Dark. In the crowd, they do the replay shots, and he's sitting right there, like shit like that. So I don't know what they're going to do with it, but it's pretty interesting. And if you don't know what's happening, you don't know what's happening because they're not talking about it.
Right. Garza with a drop kick that Evans sold pretty well there. Oh, yeah, great. Just beat him up, Garza.
This is our final opening round match.
Yeah, and then we have what? 2 tag matches and then a fucking 8-man.
And then a Dark Carnival match.
Yeah, and the Dark.
So just when you think it's going to be over at that 8-man, we have to watch the ICP wrestle still. Which I'm going to be honest with you, I think I know why they did it the way they're doing it, like as far as the live crowd goes. But I don't love it. It's not something.
What's your reason?
Because the Juggalos would leave before
Oh
the.
yeah.
So I get it. In fact, they probably booked that match on the show to keep more people in the crowd for the America's X Cup stuff.
Right.
And I don't blame them, by the way. I think it's very smart. I just, once again, I'm relating this back to the Wednesday, Bloody Wednesday they did at the first Super X Cup. That was fucking a big deal. And, like, then the last America's X Cup, we didn't do nothing. This one, it's ICP. It's like, oh, I kind of want the cage match.
Yeah.
I'd be more interested if they did like the Abyss Styles ladder match at the end of the show or something.
For what was it?
Instead of the ICP match, if they did like Abyss Styles for in that ladder match or something like that.
Oh.
At the end of this. It's a bigger story that we've been following. And AJ Styles fits this kind of style of the show too, so it even kind of play off of that a little bit.
Yeah, I think when you, like what you were saying, when you have a War Games match that you know you're getting at the end or something like that.
Look at this. 450 off the apron by Jack Evans.
Was that a 450? I was like he did more rotations.
No, he did 450.
Okay.
Show us the replay, Keith in the trunk.
Yeah.
One day, guys, for a bonus episode, I don't know when it's going to happen. We are going to find out when they figured out the replay, and Bob is going to be taking a shot of Jack Daniels every time we cut to a replay on that show. And by the end of the show, you only will hear my voice.
I'll be dead. I would be dead.
Hector Garza going up to the top.
I will never forget that. They were so excited.
He's doing this corkscrew. Oh, it's so nice, dude. He hits that so good. He didn't hit it because Jack Evans moved, but it's a really nice move. See, like, what's he doing? Okay, that was more impressive. That was more impressive.
Yeah,
the first, he tumbled on him, Bob. He did a somersault on him.
Yeah.
Not a flip. He literally just somersaulted. Like a 3-year-old child.
That's a low blow. That's a disqualification, but whatever.
That was wicked blatant. Oh, he said he hit him in the inner thigh, actually.
Yeah, okay. Charles, are you trying to say that if I did a somersault on you, it wouldn't hurt?
You on to me, I guess, but Jack Evans on to Hector Garza, maybe not as much. Garza, moonsault, fucking beautiful, dude. Holy crap. Wow.
Anyway. Hector Garza, an absolute stud.
Did Hector Garza wrestle anywhere else big?
Yeah, he was definitely in WCW.
WCW, right? Okay, I thought so.
Let me see if...
Here you go, Bob. Chris Harris, James Storm interview. Yeah, you're right. WCW. Look at that. Okay, I thought so. I didn't want to be dumb and say it and not be right.
Vince Russo's gone on and on saying, I ain't ready.
Well, he wrestled in WWF a couple matches as well.
Did he?
Yeah, dude. Rumble 97, he has a match.
Oh.
Shotgun Saturday Night, and there's a Raw that he has a match as well.
Okay.
And a Superstars, but I'm not counting that.
Oh, it's all in... Yeah, wow.
So...
I've known this man for more than 5 years. That Chris Harris, he's definitely ready.
Oh, yeah, dude. He wrestled a ton. See, if this is a lot of, 99 he wrestled. Some 97 and 98 as well in WCW.
I didn't even think he was there in 99, but he definitely is.
Okay, yeah. See, I haven't seen a lot of this stuff, but that makes the most sense that he would have been there, I think.
Yeah.
Hoovy and Hector Garza on September 7th, 98 on Nitro. Yep, sign me up for that.
I want to say that at a certain point here that he doesn't come back to the States.
It looks, I don't know about every of these companies. I'm not going to click on every single one of them. But it does appear that that is the case. Except that in at least 2011, there's a match in Texas. Chris Harris cutting a riveting promo here. I'm going to take the title from you, Jeff Jarrett.
I was born to be world heavyweight champ.
Okay, we're tied 2-2, Bob. So, this is just the results of the match we just watched. So,
yeah.
So we are at 46 minutes and 51 seconds, and we are going to be heading into those tag team matches next. I don't think Jack Evans had a really good showing in that match with Garza, by the way. Garza definitely looked better in that. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Evans was all right.
Yeah, he was all right. Well, look at this. Mike Tenay is talking with Vince Russo in the production truck.
Did he ask him if he was too tough on Chris Harris?
Yes. He was a little stiff. I went out there and I tried to postpone the match. See? So that's why he did this. You're not ready.
Yeah. He's ready. Listening to the crowd.
You gotta give the people what they want. As we're sitting in the production truck and you can see the replay screen. They got that shit ready, Bob. Do you see it right there on the TV? That is the replay screen. Ready to fucking go. Keith in the truck.
We need a replay. We need a replay of that knee drop.
We're out of time. We gotta go. Maybe we need to start ending our shows like that, Bob. We're out of time. We gotta go.
We gotta go.
There's chaos in the back. We gotta get out of here. He wants to teach Harris, more about Jeff Jarrett. Speaking of Jarrett, here's a video package with him talking. You never ever will be ready for Double J.
Good luck, Chris. You're gonna need it.
Oh, it will be a fair fight, they're saying.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I feel like anytime they say it will be a fair fight, it in fact is not a fair fight.
Oh, sweet. Check out this match graphic. Boom.
Looking at the wrong camera, but that's okay.
Well,
Chris Harris is not looking at the correct camera. Watch, ready, here go. He should be looking straight. He's looking to his left, and the way they stopped it makes it look blurry, but that's okay.
Look at that sweet graphic in 7 days.
7 days. Can't wait.
Okay, tag team match coming up next. Let's see who's coming out here. We got Teddy Hart and Jack Evans. Oh my God, perfect. I have a note. Now this is taped at last week's show. So there he's limping a little bit.
Yeah,
that's good. So what I was saving, it's nothing crazy, honestly, but Hart and Evans are also calling themselves the New Generation Hart Foundation. And according to Hart, they were originally the Hart Foundation 2.0, but Brett told him, Dave says he has no idea if this is true or not, that 2.0 will be an obsolete term in a few years when the new computer programs are written, while New Generation won't be. So that is why they are the New Generation Hart Foundation.
Okay. Isn't there a tag team today called 2.0?
Yep. Yes, there is.
That's weird. All right, well. Whatever Brett says, Brett, that's what he wants to do. If I had to guess, Brett just didn't want them being the Hart Foundation.
Well, they're just a New Generation Hart Foundation. So
yeah, I know, but he just didn't want it to be the Hart Foundation 2.0 or whatever.
So we got Juvi and Abismo Negro versus Jack Evans and Teddy Hart. This is our first tag team match. The continuity is great. We're wearing the same gear. Everyone is doing it. Again, I love it.
Well, there is not good continuity because the crowd isn't the same.
Yeah, they're much fucking louder.
Yeah.
Okay, Bob, we've been holding on to it. I don't think there's any time like the present. Why did CM Punk leave TNA? Allegedly.
It's not alleged. I think this is pretty much accurate. So,
okay.
In 2004, March 2004, so right around this time.
Oh, it's literally
days before, right?
Yeah. So, well, I'll let you go, but essentially, it's in the title about a certain person leaving Ring of Honor in this Observer newsletter I read to you guys today. So it's within the past weeks.
Okay, good. So, Mr. Rob Feinstein found himself in some serious trouble when it was alleged, very much alleged, because he was never, charges were never brought, whatever.
Right.
It was alleged through perverted justice that Mr. Rob Feinstein was soliciting a minor for sexual activities. I believe it was like a 14-year-old boy.
Yeah. So I was digging into this a little bit last night when I was very tired, and I was like searching the internet when I was doing my notes for today's show, and I found the chat logs, and I read them. Well, I didn't read all of it because it was really fucking long. But yeah, it's allegedly a 14-year-old boy. I believe they were like posing as this to essentially what they were doing is trying to, catch people. And the kid says, or the person says that they're 14, and he goes, "LOL, I'll believe you said 18 or something."
I'll pretend.
I'll pretend you said 18. And what the fuck? Anyways, continue.
Right. So that whole thing. That whole situation comes out, and initially, I believe Feinstein was not going to resign from Ring of Honor, but eventually he had to. He was basically forced out from Ring of Honor and eventually sold to Kerry Silken. But then there's this whole thing where he was secretly still with the whole company thing. This whole thing, but at this time, it was a major story, and that TNA, because there's Ring of Honor, wrestlers were working both for Ring of Honor and TNA. So they had TNA on Wednesdays, then they would work Ring of Honor on any given weekend, whatever. So TNA told various wrestlers, for instance, CM Punk, Christopher Daniels, you either choose TNA or Ring of Honor because we don't want our guys associated. Nice springboard, drop kick there by Hoovy.
Yeah, I'll also add in really quick about this match that we're watching. Way better than the singles matches we've seen so far, I gotta say. I think so. At least the action's way more high paced. Jack Evans is looking way better in this match than he just did against Hector Garza. But anyways, go ahead and continue as Guerrera and Negro are double teaming Jack Evans.
So TNA said you have to choose between either Ring of Honor or us. So Christopher Daniels chose TNA. He would not be a part of Ring of Honor, I believe, until the summer of 2005. So over a year and a half. CM Punk, on the other hand, considering he was a main event guy for Ring of Honor and clearly a mid-card act for TNA, said, I'm sticking with Ring of Honor. So that is why CM Punk and Julio De Niro have essentially been dropped from storylines because CM Punk chose to remain loyal. Baseball slide dropkick there.
Jack Evans' pants are coming down real low.
Yeah, they are. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Don't do that. Oh.
They just pulled Teddy Hart's crotch against Jack Evans' face because he's in the trio. Wow. His pants are being very, very much pulled down. There we go. He fell down, so he can fix that.
Fix that.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I was gonna bring up this point anyways, because of it being in the title of the Observer newsletter. I mean, just for context on the time period, and really, it does affect what we are watching. And I'm sure we'll talk more about it in the news and notes as the weeks come with it. But yeah, essentially, with them giving them you got to pick. I don't blame them. I would do the same thing. And it's strictly, by the way, they're contracted talent. If they're under contract with TNA, then they have to pick. But yeah.
And so this is where I wanted to announce that we are going to do a bonus episode where we read the chat log. Dallas will be playing the role of the 14-year-old boy.
Oh, God. I don't know about. I was reading it last night, and it was weird. I felt so uncomfortable.
It's really bad. I could never do it. Could you imagine a bonus episode for like an hour and 40 minutes of us just...
Dude, it's long.
It's very long chat. I think it's over the course of several days.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh, nice DDT there by Teddy.
To the point where he's even sketched out that it's like a cop because
he asked numerous times. He asks, "Are you?
Maybe you shouldn't be trying to talk to a 14-year-old, and then there won't be issues." Yeah. But Teddy Hart going nuts right now. He's on fire. Middle rope, going to the top. What's he gonna do? Oh. Twisting move, as Tenay says. I was gonna call it a corkscrew splash of some kind, but he got a 2 count on. What a maneuver! Jack Evans with a springboard drop kick on Negro.
You know what's funny too about Feinstein, that in the chat he tries to make it come across like he's a wrestling superstar.
Yes, he does.
And
it's very funny.
He's not a manager. DDT again by Teddy on to Negro.
Yeah, it was quite the deep dive last night, and I was like, okay, I need to put this away and go to bed because I was getting sucked in, and I've seen the video.
Oh.
Jack Evans, that was nice.
What the hell was that?
Teddy Hart is not the legal man. Or no, Negro's not the legal man. Whoa. So they get rid of him. Hoovie's on top. Drop kick.
The crowd is definitely way more vocal for this stuff.
Dude, this crowd is nuts.
Stretch muffler.
I know. Is he about to do it? Oh, he stopped. Oh, here we go.
He's like wrong leg.
The Hoovie lock.
Teddy gives up as he put it on the injured knee.
I actually really like that move. It's like a stretch muffler, and he's got the other leg hooked as well.
Yeah.
That is nice.
I do find it funny, though, that he was going on the wrong leg. And Teddy was probably wrong leg, dude.
Right. 4-2 lead. Mexico in control. Scott Hudson's with the Insane Clown Posse. Rude Boy and Too Tough Tony here. Rude Boy needs a slap in his face. I'm just saying that.
Rude Boy's the guy on the right?
Yeah. Doesn't he have a face you want to hit?
Yeah.
You're just mere moments away.
We're not mere moments away. We still got 57 minutes left, you freaking guy.
Gotta do what you gotta do, Bob.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, speaking of the Insane Clown Posse, Bob. Hold on, I lost the note. I scroll up too fast.
Of course you did.
Here it is. Apparently on last week's show, there was a sign that read, quote, "I came to watch wrestling, not rapping clowns or Survivor losers." And it was confiscated, and they were told no more negative signs.
That's a really long sign.
Yeah, it is.
Would anybody have seen it if they had gotten it in?
Probably not.
And been able to read it all?
Johnny Devine and Petey Williams coming out next.
La, la. Every time they come out, I find myself singing the fucking song.
It's a good song, man.
I stopped doing it. Tired of it.
Speaking of CM Punk, Bob, check out what I got sitting right here. Some TNA 2004 Pacific cards.
Of course you do.
I got this one too.
That's great. Who is that? Is that AJ?
That's AJ Styles' rookie card, as well as CM Punk's rookie cards. No big deal. I just have those. Mr. Aguila and Hector Garza are next.
All right. Well, I just want the show to be over.
Bob! The thing that does suck though is I do feel like this ruins our momentum. Like we're like going through and we're like, oh yeah, this is happening next week, and then it's like, oh, then we have to stop. We have to take a
Yeah.
step back for this X Cup because they're doing these tape shows. And I think it's interesting because there was a note last week that I didn't end up reading because it was more of a commentary on Brian Alvarez's part. But he says here that, there's just spit on Mr. Aguila from Johnny Devine, double drop kicks by Garza and Aguila. But he basically says the theme to these shows is that they're doing a lot of potentially great wrestling matches featured, and that the company has come to a conclusion that if the tape shows feature a lot of great wrestling, that fans will buy it, even though they probably already know the results of that. Which is really interesting because, he says, in other words, if the choice of a tape show came down to a normal TNA program or a program with potentially great wrestling, that they have more faith, in the wrestling show. So why would they focus every week on? Why wouldn't they just focus every week on providing just great wrestling on their regular shows instead of just doing these tape shows?
Right.
I just think it is interesting because like that does seem to be a good note of like, well, that seems to be what they're trying to do with these. That was a very odd sell by Johnny Devine.
What was it? I thought he countered it.
Well, he was supposed to pop up a little quicker, I think, and he was dazed and fell. But he was stood up after a DDT, like a spike DDT. Garza and Petey. Oh, look, Garza's getting down to his level on his knees, going to shake his hand. So polite.
He's taunting him.
Just that split second. Garza. Going right after him, man.
Pie faces Devine on the apron. That's rude.
And don't forget, after this match, we got the 8-man elimination match with everyone else that we've already seen in tonight's show. And then we got the Dark Carnival match, which we'll see.
Oh, and that's what I'm saying, man. It's like, this is, all cool and fun, but like, I gotta watch these guys again.
Slingshot, Hurricane Rana by Petey, onto the floor with Hector Garza.
Man. Hurry up. Let's go. Hurry up. This show. It's driving me. This is worse than IcoPod.
I don't know about that, man. I guess we could here's your quick plug. If you guys don't know, me and Bob and our friend Austin Skinner, we cover the WWF and currently 1996 over on IcoPod. If you want to hear us talk about not the wrestling in the ring, that's the show to listen to. Because the wrestling is fucking brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty boring. We saw yet another crossbody.
They probably forgot they did it in the other matches, Bob. This is a different day.
Well, because like Petey did like the slingshot hurricanrana thing too. That was done earlier.
That's fine.
That's the dangers of doing tape shows. Like, and you mash them together into one. You don't remember what you did. Aguila with a sunset flip. Can he get him? No. Devine kicks attitude.
I'd like to point out, Aguila is definitely he's got the same lime green thong underneath his attire. You can't miss it. So just so everyone, in case you guys were wondering.
Hector Garza trying to get involved. Petey,
I think
once again taunting him.
I think that we should get you a pair of those pants, Bob.
Nobody wants to see them.
I mean, I don't want to, but
yeah, no, but I mean, like nobody wants to see them. Kick out again by Mr. Aguila. Even getting double teamed by Team Canada won't keep him down.
Yep. Okay, going for a cover. Nope. Aguila off on the springboard. Another drop kick. See, you're complaining about the crossbodies and stuff, but there's been I feel like there's been so many drop kicks. Like I need something else. Like I think drop kicks are the move that's killing me in these matches. But that's okay. Johnny Devine got tagged in now. They're dominating. Are they gonna get this thing tied up? I don't know. Johnny Devine is taking down Mr. Aguila here. They got the ring cut in half. They're over in Team Canada's corner. Well, the Mongolian cross chop is what took him down. Thank you, Mike Tenay. Goes for a cover. Nope.
Never fails. Always got a phone call. That's the one time where I wish the phone call could have lasted me 49 minutes, but it didn't.
Well, that definitely wasn't your mother this time, then.
No, it definitely was my mother. And I told her, hey, I'm doing a podcast. And she's like, oh, okay, that's fine. I was going to invite you over to your sisters or whatever. And it's like, okay. Well, I got like 50 more minutes of this. And she's like, oh, okay. Oh, well, you're doing a podcast. Okay. What are you doing for the Super Bowl? Oh, wait, you're doing a podcast. Never mind. Let me just. And it's like, come on, man. Like, she wants to talk to me about it. She can't. She's like, I need to, but like, I can't. Man.
Well, Bob, I hope you have fun doing that later.
Doing what later?
Going to your sister's.
I'm not going to my sisters.
You're not going?
Yeah.
Why?
Why would I?
You just got invited.
Yeah, but she's going now.
No.
And I'm doing this fucking show. So
Just say, give me 50 minutes.
she ain't going to do that. And then, so here's the thing. I am sacrificing time with my nephew to do this fucking show. I just wanted to put that in context there for everybody.
Okay, that
What
would be a
the
fucking hurt.
Fuck was that? A vertical suplex double stomp combo to the nuts.
That's literally what it was. Petey Williams did a double stop to Aguila's nuts while he was straight up in the air. Stepped right on him, dude.
Right on him. That is some precision if I've ever seen it. Holy crap.
Oh, he was
Look at
potentially teasing what Bob believes is the Canadian Destroyer, but he is yet to hit it. So if they knew he was going to do that move, I think they'd probably want him to hit it, don't you?
I think he's definitely done it at some point here.
I'm just saying.
It's not some like random thing. He's definitely doing it. That's the taunt. The taunt that he was doing, like the rope, is for the Canadian Destroyer.
Well, he didn't hit it, so Garza's in now.
I know he didn't hit it, but I'm saying like he probably was setting it up.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissor by Petey. Oh, but Hector Garza steps out of it. Super kicks.
Oh.
Devine.
God. 1, 2, no. Hector Garza's like, no. We're going to keep going. The tag matches have definitely been better than I
I agree.
anticipated. Yeah.
German suplex to Petey Williams nearly kills him. Did you like that?
Holy shit, Hector Garza. Man. I thought that was good. That was fucking... He jumped right on his head. The hell was that? Johnny Devine with like a spinning sit-out neckbreaker powerbomb thing. What the hell's going on? They're basically doing like create a move on SmackDown vs. Raw, and then they're just doing it in real life.
That was a good mode. I remember that.
Tornado DDT by Petey onto Mr. Aguila. 1, 2, no. Hector Garza breaks the cover. Yet again. What a match, Mike. I can't believe kicked him right in the gut.
Petey Williams stops. Hector Garza stopped him right in the tracks, but he's resetting.
He was going for something there.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Side Russian leg sweep, yes.
Devine's on the top.
He ain't gonna hit this.
Holy shit.
Nice moonsault.
That was crazy.
1, 2.
Holy shit.
That's an upset.
Williams gets the pin on Hector Garza. It's tied, dude.
If I would have thought, I thought that the previous tag match, AAA would have won that, and then, or Team Canada would have won that, and then AAA would have won this one. Just by the matchups. Wow.
Wow, dude.
That's crazy. Well, you know what? Good thing we get to see these guys one more time.
That's right.
You know what? They should just have the match start now. Like, everybody just run down and start doing it. Now they're going to do introductions again?
Oh, yeah. That's kind of the weird part.
It's tied 4-4. I'm shocked.
Actually, I am too, because the last one, remember, fucking Team NWA was not doing good.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to have it tied up that way. The elimination match has at least some level of...
Yeah, but last time they didn't do that.
Well, maybe they're learning.
That's right. Team Canada had Scott D'Amore in the back with Scott Hudson. We told you this is exactly what it was going to be. It's an interesting point. A team here, a unit, outshining 4 individuals. You watch that knee out there, and you're going to lead this team to victory.
Canada is on the very top. We're going to show them why. Does D'Amore just suddenly develop a Canadian accent?
Yes, when he got angry, he did have more of an accent, yeah. And now it's gone.
What the fuck?
He said like some kind of term to him, and Scott Hudson said, "I don't speak Canadian."
Yeah.
Here's the finals. Scott D'Amore leading out Team Canada.
Lord, help me.
Pop, we're doing great.
Yeah, you are doing great because you love TNA.
I think I'm going to rewatch the show when we're done after.
No, you're fucking not.
Right when we get off, I'm going to go downstairs and put it on my TV and be like, listen up, Gailey, this is what we got going on today. Bob's going to see his nephew for the Super Bowl, and I'm going to watch.
Fuck that kid, dude. Fuck him.
Yeah, you're right.
It sucks.
I know. I just bought chocolate for mine. I regret it.
You bought chocolate from your nephew?
Yeah, he's selling chocolate. Like,
how much did it cost?
I paid $9 for like 6 of them or something.
Unbelievable.
That's what you got to do when you're an uncle. You know, you got to step up, Bob. Here comes
what
Team
kind
AAA.
of chocolate was it?
It's like the Gertrude Hawk ones.
Yeah, see, somebody at work is trying to do that too, and it's like I can just go to the Gertrude Hawk store that's literally down the street and probably get it cheaper than what you're trying to sell it to me for.
Yeah, I mean it was like $1.50 a bar or something.
It's like for the kids. You know. Like, I'm not fucking giving you $20 for a candy bar. What the hell's wrong with you?
Bob, it's $1.50.
I don't know about that.
That's actually really not bad. All right, Team AAA here. Team Canada waving the flags on each of the posts. Kind of a cool visual. I think this should actually be a fucking flag match. So what if I was booking this, I would have them tie, and then next week's show you have to do a flag match. You know, and then determine with the captains to then determine the winner. You're
speaking ideas out into the world that could potentially lead this to be a reality. You never know.
You never know what's going to happen here in TNA.
You never know. That would be kind of funny, though, if there was a flag match between Team Mexico and Team Canada in America.
You're right.
It's like, who would care?
Yeah, because they really
get your flag, man.
That doesn't make any sense. Yeah,
none.
Oh well. So I want to hear something funny, Bob. After I don't know if it's after what happened last week, I guess necessarily or not, but Dutch Mantel, who is he's backstage. He helps with some of the creative and all that fun stuff. Well, he's told everyone that he didn't want the baby faces and heels to be hanging out together at the building anymore. Mm-hmm. But apparently, this ruling does not extend to the White Trash Cafe.
The hell is that?
That's where they got in the fight last week, Teddy Hart and CM Punk.
Oh.
That's where they feed the wrestlers for free. So while you're in the building, you're not allowed to hang out, though. In 2004.
Wait, what? So in the building they can't hang out, but outside the building where the fans would see them.
I think that might have that probably was Alvarez adding in some bullshit, but I just think it's funny.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Aguila and Johnny Devine starting us off.
Just take your time, guys.
No big deal.
No big deal.
We only have 8 people to eliminate.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Jesus Christ. I really can't wait for the Dark Carnival match at this point.
Me either. I only got one more note, and it's not even that exciting, so I'm just going to tell you now, and then we can just have fun talking about Chocolate and Jack Evans more for the rest of the show.
Fantastic. What a great combination.
Right. Scott D'Amore is on commentary, which leads right into my point here that I'm gonna butcher his name, but Arturo Rivera missed the taping to do the Spanish announcing for this X show here. And Conan had been sent home. So they actually just used a local guy doing color on the Spanish announcing team.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and they're pretty. It's kind of interesting.
A local guy?
Yeah.
I just want to point out right now, this match has been going on for 2 minutes, and absolutely fucking nothing.
Here we go.
Has happened.
We're starting. Headlock by Devine.
Oh my god, dude. What are we waiting for? Oh, they're scouting each other. Motherfucker, they've been wrestling each other for an hour and a half.
No, I actually do. I guess I got one more thing I can share with you. It's like semi-related to TNA.
Dish it to me.
Okay, well, Hulk Hogan.
Oh my god, no.
I know. Well, he did an interview with Bill Apter where he did complain about not being invited to WrestleMania, saying that even though there was something, or even he even thought that there was something wrong with that. And Dave adds, I guess the whole TNA deal was most likely exactly what everyone thought it was, which was his attempt to be able to go on WrestleMania.
He wasn't even invited?
I guess not.
Wow. That is bizarre to me, man.
For WrestleMania 20.
At the Garden. And he's not even invited. Wow.
Well, they probably thought they had enough going for him at the show to be fine, which...
Come on, man. How do you have WrestleMania 20, the 20th anniversary, at the fucking Garden, where Hogan helped make it, like, the tradition that it is?
Right.
That blows my mind. That is... Wow. That's wild.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
But yeah, clearly he was just using TNA as some level of leverage, but...
Right. It's kind of interesting.
Blew up in his face real quick, I guess.
But I think that's it, man. I think that's all my notes for the show. Like I said, not a lot this week, but that's to be predicted. I'm sure next week will also be a lighter news week, since this is a tape show. Look at that sign in the crowd. It just says Ray. We still have Devine and Aguila in the ring right now, and Abismo Negro being tagged in, and he does a cool flip in the ring. Let's go!
I thought he fell over for a second. Here's Petey. Do you think we'll see the Canadian Destroyer tonight? Because he's teased it a couple times. I say that we will not.
If we don't, and he's been teasing it, that's bullshit. I think this, if anything, is the match to use it in. But you know what? I've been surprised before.
Suplex by Petey. Now he's going for he counted a powerbomb. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Negro.
Drop kick. Drop kick. Drop kick. Drop kick. Drop kick.
Who got tagged? Who's that? Oh, Jack Evans and
shit.
Garza tagged him.
That's right. Let's see what happens next. Garza getting down on his knees, making sure everyone knows that he's the tallest guy in the match.
Yeah. I wonder how tall Hector Garza really is. He doesn't look that tall.
Well, let's take a look.
Compared to Jack Evans, I guess he is.
According to Cage Match, he's 5'10".
According to Wikipedia, he's 5'11".
Well, I'm going to say that's with his risers. Either way, he's taller than me, so.
This kid's got a lot of athletic ability.
You think is this going to be one of those matches where they do like 7 eliminations in a row?
That's usually how all these matches happen. The elimination matches.
Evan is on the apron.
It's like nothing happens for several minutes, and then suddenly everybody gets pinned.
Right, and the match falls apart. Shit hits the fan. What was your thought process when you...
Juicy Joes and Teddy Hart. That's a dream match.
Yep, we got Hoovy and Teddy Hart going at it. Okay, Teddy's Hart knee is really fucked up. Allegedly. We're just slapping each other. A couple chops. Back and forth. Come on.
Come on, Juicy Joes. Drop kick.
It's electric.
Oh, Teddy blocking a moonsault smashes who he faced first onto the apron.
That's right. Teddy Hart, is he going for... He keeps kicking him. Oh, he gets dropped on the apron as well. He does have, like, something on his leg that definitely slid down from his knee.
Yeah. Now they're laughing at him. That's not right. Why would you laugh at a guy that's hurt?
I know, that's so rude. Hoovy runs down the ramp, gets popped up onto the apron, reverse, and then he hits him with a hurricanrana. Nice.
Right on the concrete floor.
If you're sitting in the crowd, do you want Team AAA to win this, or do you want Team Canada to win? Team Canada is definitely coming off the heels here, and like, screw you, we're better. So I feel like...
Really? You think Team Canada's the heel?
Yeah, I do. The way that Scott D'Amore's cockiness is playing a part in it.
Yeah, I guess D'Amore kind of makes it that way. Yeah, I mean, I would probably say AAA because I do like.
Oh fuck! Teddy Hart just slipped.
I do like Hoovy and Aguila and Garza for them there.
Okay, I have no clue what that was.
What was that?
I thought he was going to do a DDT, but then he didn't. And Hoovy, that was so ineffective. He just rolled and tagged in Abismo Negro.
Well, it looked like he was trying to do his knee hurts though. Of course, it's his knee.
Yeah, well, Jack Evans is tagged back in now.
D'Amore going to check on Teddy Hart now.
Double team move.
Oh,
okay.
What the world?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Slam him down.
Yeah, weird way of going about it. Just like, oh, the fuck, Devine with a moonsault. Don't think he hit him. If anything, he hit Jack Evans' legs.
Right. So he still technically broke up the pin. Oh, fuck. He just kicked Abismo Negro in the face.
Stomping away on Negro, choking him in the corner.
Teddy Hart's favor his back, favor his leg and knee. It's not looking good, Tanay says, for Team Canada here. Oh, fuck. Oh. Basement dropkick to the back of fucking Johnny Devine's head off the apron.
Devine didn't see it coming, which made it even better. Because he's just playing to the crowd and he gets a dropkick from behind. That's funny.
Oh, they're saying Antonio Pena is back in Mexico. He's going to be celebrating big tonight if he wins. But will Team Canada bring it to the north? As Team NWA sits here in the middle, the disappointing Team USA.
You know, speaking of Team NWA, I'm surprised we haven't seen them coming out to watch the matches or anything.
That's a really good point, actually. I'm surprised too, because while they were doing stuff during the pay-per-views, they still, even though they're not involved in the show, they had them watching.
Yeah, especially here in the main event. I thought maybe they'd be on the stage.
Right. And that being said, we had a captain's match and Team NWA was involved in that. So you think they'd want them somehow involved into this.
Yeah.
If you're following along, we're at an hour, 26 minutes, and 3 seconds.
Hoovy with the Hoovy driver.
But he's going to the top. He's not going for the cover there. Oh, fucking gets crotched.
Crotched him.
Evans climbing up with him. What's going to happen? Going for a suplex, maybe? Oh, no. Movie driver.
Oh, that's got to be
middle
an
row.
elimination. Give me a break.
That is. Jack Evans is our first
One.
eliminated. I believe that's 2 points to Team Mexico.
That's 2 points per elimination?
6-4.
6-4.
So Devine is in there with Abismo Negro. Yep, hit them with that super kick. He just yelled at Teddy Hart, probably because he's not in fucking position, because there we go. He had to tag him in. Corkscrew.
Oh.
There goes Abismo Negro.
Let's see, here we go. It's going to be nothing but quick eliminations now.
6-6, dude. This is neck and neck. That's right. We had to get the captain in to eliminate someone from Team AAA.
Oh, Fishman Buster, no. Teddy, no. Kick to the kidneys, yes. Come on, Hoovy. What is he doing now? Cradle shock? No. Like a
TKO.
Modified TKO, yeah.
Devine is breaking up all the covers tonight.
It's a team player. He knows what he's doing.
That's right.
Six to 6.
And Bob, don't forget, we still got the Dark Carnival match to look forward to after this.
Yeah, can't wait.
ICP and Too Tough Tony versus Glen Gilberti, David Young, and Kid Kash.
Superplex.
They're counting that. Well, the referee is.
Devine just eliminated Hoovy with his feet on the ropes after the superplex. Wow.
Wow, dude. Our team captain is out. Okay, there goes Devine. Mr. Aguila eliminated him quickly. We're tied up again.
We got 2 and 2, right? Yeah.
Yes, we do. We have Aguila and Hector Garza versus Teddy Hart and P. Williams.
Yeah, AAA is definitely the baby faces here.
Oh, missing that drop kick in the corner. Bounces off.
The referee saw it. Can't have your feet on the ropes.
What's going to happen here, Bob? I don't know. Anything's possible.
Back elbow there. 1, 2. I wouldn't be surprised if Team Canada won.
I'd kind of like it, to be honest with you.
Largely because I can just feel it that Scott D'Amore would be ever so annoying about it.
Right. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Petey Williams had Aguila over his knee, and then Teddy Hart did a shooting star press and eliminates Mr. Aguila. 10-8. Hector Garza is the lone survivor.
It's a handicap match now. Garza against Team Canada. Oh my God. That was
powerbomb.
First powerbomb standing moonsault to Teddy's back. 1, 2. No. What?
Wait.
Is he eliminated? Because he did not. Petey got in there.
Yeah. They're saying Teddy Hart's eliminated, but he definitely wasn't.
Teddy's pissed. I think Teddy's saying that's fucked up. Yeah, well, whatever.
They definitely fucked that up.
There's no way that he was eliminated. Petey on the top rope.
They're saying it over the announcing. 10-10.
Oh.
Well, there's no way of a tie now. I mean, only one team can win.
Right.
Garza lining up Petey Williams. He's going to go for that moonsault or that corkscrew. Let's see.
I think a corkscrew.
Oh, God, dude. That's so nice.
1, 2.
That's it, dude. Team AAA retains the America's X Cup.
Still the holders of the X Cup.
That's a weird way to say it, but okay.
It wasn't a bad match there, I guess.
No, I think the second half, I'll be honest, man, I was really hyped for the single matches, but I think everything else was better.
Yeah. Hold up your trophy. Yeah, we did it. Woo.
Yes, they did.
Hector Garza quite impressive, I would say.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, look at that. Teddy Hart and Hoovy shaking hands.
Wasn't expecting that from Teddy.
They're saying we had a biased official. We're going to dispute this. Oh, they're like all at the announce table right now.
Yeah. I think this is the only part of their commentary that was live.
I think the second part of the show was. I mean, especially, so? Yeah, I think the second part was because everything else already happened. So I think the singles matches might not have been, but
yeah.
I mean, with D'Amore on commentary in this match and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, we're talking about what's going to happen next week. You never know who's going to show up. Go to NWA-TNA.com. Keep you updated. Well, today's kind of looking like he's about to say someone's talking in his headset. We have to go to the back, so hold on.
What was that, Keith?
Hold on. Don, hold on a second. I'm getting word that we have to go to the back. Scott Hudson with AJ Styles. Get ready. Something's going to happen.
Well, BS. Tomorrow night. Next week. Ladder match.
1 week from tonight. We've been waiting for this for several weeks. The payoff is next Wednesday, Bob.
The payoff. I don't like how he said the payoff. Inside terms.
That's right. The director of authority, Vince Russo, does not think he's ready. But is he? I don't know.
Here's the thing. By saying he's not ready, he needs to win.
I agree with that.
He just needs to win.
He needs to prove him wrong, so then it like solidifies like, oh yeah, he is ready. Yeah. Yep, I agree with that.
Exactly right. He needs to win.
Jarrett is no stranger to the belt. Well, we'll find out next week. I have a feeling. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Usually you can tell when they're over the live mic, but I feel like they might not be right now.
I don't think the crowd can hear them now.
1 week from tonight. That's right. Jeff Jarrett, Chris Harris. Well, we'll find out what happens.
The biggest prize in our sport, the WWE World Championship, is not on the line here. What are they talking about?
That's the NWA title, the legacy.
Oh, right. Right, that's what we're saying.
There you go. Ladder match. It's official. Vince and AJ Styles in a ladder match. And the winner. Oh, whoa. The winner's the number one contender for who wins the NWA title match next week. Okay.
Chris Harris better win it, and then Abyss can win the ladder match, and we can have Abyss and Chris Harris. I'd like that.
And then Abyss can be the champion, and we'll be happy.
Why not?
That's a big deal. Okay, that ladder match is not for the tag titles, thank fucking God.
Yeah, it is a good stipulation. Who's this? Oh,
that's Abyss. It's like a video package to hype up Abyss and Styles for next week, which is... It's fine. We're going through the tables match stuff. We're at an hour, 35 minutes, 49 seconds. And we got one match left. The Dark Carnival match. Let's go.
That's it. I'm breaking my streak. I'm going to pee.
Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Here we go.
I'm doing it. This show's pissing me off. Damn it.
Oh, Styles is actually on a ladder. This is the X Factor. Well, we will see what happens when there's only one way to sell it. Styles versus Abyss. the ladder match next week. That's right, guys. Jeff Jarrett being interviewed backstage by Scott Hudson. You defend it in 10 days. 7 days. 10 days, that'd be interesting. But no, 7 days. So let's see what he's got to say. Scott Hudson, do you honestly think he's ready? He said he hasn't been through immensely levels of hell. He's been 2 weeks. Do you honestly think that Chris Harris is ready? Do you think Vince Russo thinks he's ready? We know that Vince Russo doesn't think that he's ready yet. He absolutely doesn't think he's ready. Tell Scott Hudson, don't put words in the Director of Authority's mouth. James Storm knows he's ready, though. From the sound of things, I think that they think he's ready. Okay, so we're getting really fucking confusing, but this is all this interview is do we think he's ready? I don't know if we think he's ready. Do you think he's ready? Is he ready? I don't know. Bob, do you think he's ready? Because we don't know if he's ready, but Scott Hudson thinks that they think that he's ready to be ready for Jeff Jarrett's match, but Jeff Jarrett doesn't think he's ready because Vince Russo said he's also not ready, but James Storm says he's ready.
Are you purposely saying ready a whole lot of times?
That's all they're doing.
Okay. I'll see you in 7 days, Scott Hudson.
Okay, here we go.
God, another video package.
Another video package. That's right. Here come the clouds.
Wow. I never knew that Nashville is such a ICP area, but
Well, me either, I guess. But
it is. Rubo.
ICP. ICP. ICP.
ICP. D'Lo Brown trying to steal a thunder.
Yeah, he definitely is. Look at him.
I bet you D'Lo was doing that because then he could go backstage and be like, "Did you see that? They were cheering for me." Gilberti, dude.
Too Tough Tony and Rude Boy. Not just any six-man match. Scott? Dark Carnival.
I bet you today's going to be like, the Dark Carnival is a match where there's no rules. Really? Why isn't it just a street fight?
Because it has to have a cool name, Bob.
Dark Carnival, my ass.
Dark Carnival.
We get it.
Oh, shit. Bob's getting into this, guys. Yeah. Oh, I'm scared. Wait a second.
Wait.
It's a Ravens House of Fun match.
I was going to say, there's chains,
Clockwork
isn't there?
Orange.
Yeah, that's definitely chains. So they just changed the Clockwork Orange.
Raven, Glen Gilberti, David Young making their entrance first.
I went too far.
No wonder we needed 7 video packages. I know it's taped. You don't have to remind me, but
let's see. Did Kid Kash do anything? Guess what? No. So that's fun. I wonder.
So there's a bunch of chains, and only things on the chains are ICP signs. There's no weapons hanging up. They're all in the ring, and they're like weird weapons. Like there's a broom that looks like if you put their head in that and spin it around, you might win the Dub Cup because it looks like a cotton candy like bowl.
Yeah, there's no indie notes for these guys. So.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, I know. I thought there was actually going to be something, but Shocking.
Insane Clown Posse, Rude Boy, Too Tough Tony. Anything's possible in this match. Oh, Kid Kash is ripping down signs already.
He's all pissed. I thought they were going to be like street signs or something.
That would be too cool. We can't do it.
Yeah, you're right. How dare I suggest that? There is only 14 minutes and 7 seconds left in the show.
Not going to complain with that.
Me either, dude. Because, like, this sucks. I'm just burnt out.
Don't worry, Bob. You get some chicken wing dip, some pizza.
Nah, dude.
There's one ICP sign left up on the chain, so that you don't even get that visual of everyone in the ring with it, because they fucking ripped it all down already.
So, like, what is the point of the chains? I don't understand.
I think it's just to look cool.
Yeah, but how does that add to the Dark Carnival match?
Because it looks cool.
I don't think it does it?
You can hang on them like the Ultimate X.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we got Violent J and Glen Gilberti starting us off, and thank God we aren't locking up because that'd be very odd.
How in the world is this a regular 6-man tag? They're building up a Dark Carnival, and it's nothing.
They have to tag it. Yeah, it's nothing. It's with Rude Boy ringside.
This is so
It's Too Tough Tony, Bob.
Oh, my God. What are we doing? Oh, okay. Wow, Japanese arm drag here by fucking Violent J.
Deep arm drag.
So ridiculous. Oh, man.
Do we want to see Shaggy 2 Dope in with Kid Kash? It looks like we're getting it.
I don't want to.
David Young does not want to get in.
Because he's afraid of clowns.
Right. He'll fight Too Tough Tony, though.
Of course.
Oh, what's this? Oh. Reverses that reverse DDT or suplex. Then Shaggy 2 Dope hits a reverse suplex on Kid Kash. Oh, yes. Too Tough Tony's in, guys. This is the debut I've been waiting for.
Oh, boy.
Shaggy 2 Dope hangs Kid Kash on the ropes.
Oh, no.
Okay, he did like a somersault, but it looked like it was maybe a somersault leg drop, if anything, because it fucking looked like shit.
It was definitely like a somersault leg drop to Kid Kash, who was over the top rope, gut first. That is interesting. Low blow by Kid Kash in this regular 6-man tag that was promoted as a Dark Carnival match.
It is.
Dallas, nothing about this match is unique. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Back body drop to Too Tough Tony.
Big back body drop. KID. This is a great match.
Anything is possible, Bob. This is our first ever Dark Carnival match. I've never been more excited. Well, David Young got his feet up on Too Tough Tony, but then gets slammed down.
Big power slam.
Don't worry, Kid Kash has broken it up. Get the weapons out.
Do something that makes this intriguing. That's what I say.
Wow, Too Tough. Jesus Christ. Too Tough Tony drives David Young into the turnbuckle with his feet. Okay, David Young's on the floor. All the weapons are on the floor. Can we grab something? Glenn is grabbing a pink garbage can and a pink garbage can lid. And that is so Bob, I'm getting it now. All the weapons are painted pink and green. And there's a water barrel. Water just flew everywhere. Here we go. I get it now, Bob. I get it. Okay, there's a chair. There's another pink garbage
Why is everything painted?
Because it's Dark Carnival, Bob. I think they should turn the lights off, and so, there's a green chair, because then if they turn on like a black light, everything would glow.
Interesting.
Holy fuck! You save this shit for after the X Cup. Holy shit!
This is that good shit, man.
Well, if you guys are still listening, I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
Because this is brutal. I feel bad because we can't even provide a good conversation with what's happening in the ring.
This is compelling stuff, Dallas.
Next week is looking promising. Too Tough Tony with a fucking corner.
What the hell was that? You watched Hector Garza a bunch? Oh my God, Kash just got fucking drilled in the face with a pink trash can. Too Tough Tony just did a corkscrew dive like he was Hector Garza.
That guy in the crowd. Oh, wait, dude. Did I not call this? So now we're playing the ICP's theme song. It's officially the Dark Carnival now.
What? So now it's the Dark Carnival match? It's
okay, I'm
literally
so confused.
Fight. Like, I don't understand.
Wait, it's done. The music's off again, and now there's some people in the crowd, but Violent J and Gilberti are in the ring. He's hitting him with a kendo stick while he's got the pink trash can on his head. Too Tough Tony and David Young are ringside, so Kid Kash and Shaggy 2 Dope are in the crowd. I don't understand why the lights just went out and the music was playing. And then they cut the camera as if someone was coming out.
Yeah, that was weird.
They're fighting within the Juggalos now. Kid Kash being in the crowd is definitely interesting because the fucking crowd hates him.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh, there you go. He's coming back down. Okay, back to the ring. Gilberti whips Violent J into the trash can that's wedged in the corner. We're really picking it up here, guys.
Yeah, thrilling. Oh, trash can lid right to the head by David Young to Violent J.
Oh, he's jabbing the kendo stick into him, and then swings and hits Too Tough Tony. Turns around, chair shot by Shaggy 2 Dope on both Gilberti and David Young. And now he flipped it because Kid Kash. Oh no, Bob. Kash went for his somersault dropkick.
A springboard somersault dropkick,
right.
But he completely whiffed.
He missed, and so Shaggy 2 Dope just hit him with the chair. Oh wait, here we go again. The music's playing again, Bob. Dark Carnival. See, so now you're realizing why it's different. You get flashing lights, you get ICP music.
Yeah.
The music and the special lighting effects. And it stopped again.
Yeah, so it's for not even 30 seconds that the music plays and it stops.
Today was trying to make it seem like that's what's going to help it turn it around for ICP. Wait, Rude Boy is coming. He's got a chair. Holy fuck.
Oh, okay.
Rude Boy's in the ring with a chair. Oh! Hit the chair into Kid Kash's face. Rude Boy books it go because he's scared of Glen Gilberti.
This is ridiculous. Play the music again. Yeah. All right. Well, Rude Boy's having a hard time with the ladder. I don't know what he's doing with it.
Dude, that's really funny.
You can't pick it up. Just slide it in the ring.
Oh,
but Kid Kash drop kicks the ladder into Rude Boy.
Well, that was funny. I did not expect that. Okay, ICP getting. Oh, they all get clotheslined. Every one of them. Is that like an oil drip pan? Like, what is that Kid Cash
I don't
has?
know, dude.
Okay, well, he just fucking hit Too Tough Tony wicked hard with it, so.
Shaggy 2 Dope just got a chair kicked into his face and he falls to the floor. Right next to Rude Boy.
Wow. Okay. Violent J gets clotheslined by the kendo stick, by the hands.
There you go.
Oh, no.
They've played this music 3 times and the ICP have continually gotten their asses kicked. So I don't know how this helps them.
With all due respect, whose fucking idea was this?
This is horrible.
Shaggy 2 Dope is doing the helicopter with the ladder in a very awkward fashion.
Yeah. But he's hitting all the heels with it, so. Oh, Death Valley Driver.
Too Tough Tony gets rolled up by Kid Cash.
1, 2, no kick out. Oh.
Oh my God. Kid Cash comes back.
Oh. Oh, I thought he was about to pin Cash with that.
I was really nervous, dude.
Like a reverse pile driver. This is going to be the longest 3 minutes of my life. We have 3 minutes left in the show. Come on.
ICP double suplex to David Young. Oh, it drops him down.
Oh.
Who's that? Oh.
That's Monty Brown.
What?
What is that? He's wearing a New England Patriots jersey. What is that all about?
Monty Brown is back. Holy crap,
What
dude.
the fuck?
Holy crap. We haven't seen him in so long, dude.
Since 2002.
Wow.
When he fought Elix Skipper and got yellow paint thrown on him.
Oh, wow. The
Holy
alpha
shit.
male.
Uh-oh.
Good night,
Too Tough Tony. About to be, power. Oh, that looked brutal. Power bombed on the ladder. Kid Cash. Frog splashes Tony on the ladder. His shoulders technically aren't on the mat.
Well, they got the pin.
Wow. They beat ICP at their own match, which was a street fight.
Kind of.
But it's also known as a Dark Carnival. Mountie Brown. Is Mountie Brown with Gilberti in them now? What the fuck?
Gilberti, Young, Kid Cash, and Monty Brown. Monty Brown being back is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. I think it's great that he's back. He's a stud. It's kind of weird that he's with Gilberti of all people.
Well, yeah. Wow, I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen him.
And he's aligned with it's just a weird allegiance.
I know, I didn't expect this.
No. Seven days away, Jeff Jarrett, Chris Jarrett. Next week.
Oh, we got to end with a video package even.
Of course we do.
It's very sad music.
They love this music.
Yes, they do.
You would think that Chris Harris was like on his deathbed with this music.
I know. Okay, well, while the sad music's playing, Bob, I'm assuming nothing else big's gonna happen. So, what'd you think? The second American X Cup. Where are you at?
Listen, some of the stuff was like, good action or whatever. But as I had said for the last couple weeks now, the redundancy is what I was really worried about. And it fucking delivered on redundancy.
Yeah, it did.
So for that, and the Dark Carnival match was a fucking joke. And I'm, the only positive, one of the positive things here is that Monty Brown is back. So that's great. But I'm giving this show a thumbs down.
Yeah, I mean,
fucking brutal, dude. An hour and 56 minutes of this shit. Come on. Nothing happened. Yeah, okay, cool. We had a bunch of X Division matches. That's fine and dandy, but like, I'm not paying $10 for this shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, bud.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that Dark Carnival match is arguably one of the worst matches we have seen in company history.
Yeah, because like I didn't understand like the point. What the music? Oh, the music's supposed to like help, and then like no, they got beat. And I understand Monty Brown like help that or whatever, but like no, come on, what are we talking about?
Yeah, I mean, if that wasn't on the show, I'd probably be more in the middle. Because I do think some of the action in the matches was good. But I think I got to go thumbs down as well. I mean, it's
an easy thumbs down.
Easy thumbs down, and I think the difference between and you guys are wondering, well, what the heck? You guys enjoyed the other America's X Cup more? Well, it wasn't bullshit. And what I mean by that is I feel like there was more like storyline development that was even happening during that show in general.
Yes, there was other things to break it up. I mean, most of the backstage segments today were Scott D'Amore.
Yeah.
About the X Cup. Yeah, sure, we got Jeff Jarrett, and yeah, we got Chris Harris too, but like...
Yeah, but that I don't know if that was enough to carry it for me. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was brutal. If you want to watch anything from this show, I'd say the 2 tag team matches were very good. I did really like those matches a lot.
Yeah.
The elimination I could have lived without, to be honest with you, and the singles match just didn't hold up to what I was expecting. So for me, that's where I was a little bit more let down. But in that Dark Carnival, I honestly, I truly believe that was one of the worst matches we have seen. And I can't even, the only thing that really sticks out to me is like on the same level of like brutal is when like Trinity and Kid Cash had a really, really not great match. But like, yeah. I'm sure we've seen even ones that are worse than that even. And you know what I mean? So the fact that this is sticking out that far to me is like, this is really bad, I think is saying something.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it was rough. And I am glad it's over. If our Skype doesn't have it drop in, I'm telling you right now, I ain't re-recording it. Oh, fuck that. We'll just tell you, hey, it sucked, and we'll move on. So
I couldn't even argue with Bob with that one.
I wouldn't do it. We had to do it for the anniversary show in 2003 because it was a good show.
Yeah, we did. We did have to re-record that. But
like, fuck this. I ain't doing it again. Fuck that.
Well, that's okay, because next week, Bob, Chris Harris and Jeff Jarrett, I am excited about that. And I'm also excited about the fact that we have Abyss and Styles in a ladder match, and it's not for the tag team titles. It's for a #1 contendership for the NWA heavyweight title. And that has got me excited.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a strong top 2 matches. And then who knows, what is Monty Brown going to be up to?
Right.
So there's a lot of interest, I think, going into next week, which makes this experience, I guess, kind of worth it, because at least we get to next week's show where just by the start of the show, it's automatically better than this week's show. So
right.
As soon as next week's video package starts, it's like, okay, this is better than last week's already for me.
Right. So we just got to get there, and we will in due time next week.
Yeah.
Bob, that's it for me.
I got nothing else. I'm done with this fucking show today.
I'm ready. I think it's time to get out of here and get on to enjoying something a little bit better next week.
All right. Well, until next week, for when it's Chris Harris looking to prove that he's ready to be the NWA World Champion against Jeff Jarrett. For Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Colling Jr., and this has been the TNA Cross the Line Podcast.